After the long anticipated wait, we finally have an official cast lineup for Star Wars Episode VII. After months of heavy rumors and speculation and all sorts of things going on with different people going in for auditions and all of that, we finally have an official cast lineup for Star Wars Episode VII, and I am super thrilled about this. All the heavy hitters come back from the original for the most part. Pretty much everybody we knew we were going to get. We got Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Kenny Baker, Anthony Daniels, and Peter Mayhew, who was previously confirmed. We all pretty much knew that they were going to be coming back, but it is now officially confirmed, so no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are all going to be in the film. And there was a rumor recently Harrison Ford was going to have a pretty significant role in the film, so that would be awesome. I know that Michael Arndt had the first draft, and J.J. Abrams and Lawrence Kasdan took over after that. And the rumor is that they wanted to put the heroes that we all know in the forefront for this film and focus on new stories with the kids and all that for episodes 8 and 9. So if that's the case, hell yeah, I want to see a lot more of Han Solo and Leia and Luke and the droids, all this. This is going to be fantastic. So they're all coming back. Super thrilled about that. There was not any announcement for Billy D. Williams or Ian McDiarmid, which was interesting. I was really hoping to get Lando. Maybe that's something they're holding, and if not, we'll see what they do with that. I was kind of hoping for Ian McDiarmid as well, only because I don't think that you can do Star Wars without something centering around the Skywalker family. I know that it's going to primarily, but the whole thing was set up originally with the manipulation of Anakin from Palpatine and then the attempt of Luke from Palpatine. So I was hoping we would get the Emperor back as like a Sith ghost or something like that, kind of how Yoda and Anakin and Obi-Wan came back as Jedi ghosts. That'd be really cool, but we'll see what they do with that. It'll be really interesting. So we have a bunch of newcomers to this as well. I know there's going to be a lot more casting announcements, but the one that caught my eye more than anything, and I could not believe this, I am so excited about this, is Max von Sydow. And holy cow, that is a huge up for Star Wars. I think that is fantastic. That's something Star Wars is kind of notorious for, is bringing in these older, veteran, seasoned actors like that. You had Alec Guinness and Peter Cushing from the original trilogy, and then bringing in Christopher Lee for the prequels. So I think that's awesome. A fantastic choice for that. And if you do not know who he is, he's been all over the board, but one of my favorite movies of all time and the scariest movie of all time, The Exorcist. He was Father Mirren, the demon exorcising complete badass, and I am so excited to have him a part of this Star Wars universe. And I'm just curious as to what they're going to have him doing. I would love to see a Sith. I would love to see a Sith out of this, like an older Sith, having his Padawan being Adam Driver, who is another person who is a part of the Star Wars universe now. Adam Driver was rumored a while ago, so it's not really much of a surprise that he was added, but he was talked about being the main antagonist of the film. So if you had him as a Sith Lord and his master being Max von Sydow, I'm down with that. I think that would be fantastic. Another newcomer to the Star Wars universe and Mike Tyson's long-forgotten son is John Boyega. And the only movie that I have seen him in, and it is absolutely fantastic, is Attack the Block. I highly recommend that to anybody. That movie is absolutely fabulous. It is pretty much a mature version of The Goonies with aliens. It is just awesome film. And so now that we don't have a Lando role, I'm almost wondering if he would be playing Lando's son. I don't know if they're gonna have kids for everybody from the original movies and all that, but that'd be pretty cool to see. But he is a fine actor. He is fantastic in Attack the Block. He's the lead role and carries that movie on his shoulders. So to have somebody of that caliber in the film that can carry a film added to this, and we already have the film being carried on other people's shoulders, I think he can bring a lot to this film. He is a really good actor, and if you've not seen Attack the Block, definitely check that movie out. Next person we have is Domhnall Gleeson, and I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce the first name there. He was from Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. He's been in a lot of movies. The most two recent ones that I've seen was Dredd. He was that geeky computer nerd guy who was kind of running the operation in the hotel there. And most recently, which I really enjoyed, was About Time with him and Rachel McAdams. I thoroughly enjoyed that film, and I think he's another really good actor. I think it's perfect because he's a face that is recognizable, but he's not attached to anybody. And I think he can add a lot to this universe, so I'm really excited about the addition of him as well. Next person on the roster is Andy Serkis, and he was Gollum in the Lord of the Rings films, as well as Caesar in the most recent Planet of the Apes and all the new ones moving forward here. So This is going to be really cool because his voice work is awesome. I hope they do some mocap work with him, and it'd be cool to see him play like some kind of an alien creature or something like that. I would imagine that's how they're going to utilize him. So really cool to have him on board. Definitely a good addition as well. Next person is Oscar Isaac, and he was in Inside Llewyn Davis. I've not seen that yet. He was also in Sucker Punch. I feel like I'm the only person that enjoyed that film. I don't know why. Maybe it's just for the visuals, but he was the real dickhead guy that was running the whole thing there, if you remember, with the little chintzy mustache and all that. But I thought he was fantastic in that movie. Say what you will about the film, I guess, but I thought he did a really good job in it. And once again, another actor that is a recognizable face to some extent for some people, but not really attached to anything. So I think another very good addition to this new cast. And last but not least, we have Daisy Ridley, who I know absolutely nothing about, and for me, that's a good thing. The original Star Wars trilogy started off with a bunch of nobodies, and that's really why I feel we were able to get sucked into these characters and care about them so much, and I'm really happy that they're going with that route for these new films. You know, you have a couple seasoned actors who have been around a little bit, one person in particular who has got a legacy of a career behind him, but I really like that they stuck with getting some people that are up and coming and can really get their feet wet in this universe. I think that's paying a lot of homage to the original trilogy, and I absolutely love these decisions. I am stoked about these casting decisions. I love that we finally got confirmation that all of our original heroes are coming back. I hope we get Lando in there. I hope that's something they're saving. We'll find out, but I'm pumped about this. I am so freaking excited about Episode 7. It's unbelievable. May the 4th is coming up in a couple of days here. It'd be awesome if we got a title announcement on that day or something, or maybe some plot details just to get an idea as to what this story is going to be. But yeah, guys, that's all I got to say about this. I am super excited about it. How do you feel about these casting decisions for Star Wars Episode 7? Let me know in the comments down below. I am so pumped. Max von Sydow, I cannot believe that he's going to be a part of the Star Wars universe, so I am super excited about this. Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think about these decisions. Thanks for watching, and if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. May the Force be with you.